There's one story about Robin Williams that Billy Crystal has never been able to tell without laughing. It happened during a Friars Club roast in 1992. Billy was sitting on stage when Robin suddenly appeared behind him and spent several minutes pretending to be Billy Crystal's rumpled foreskin. The audience was in tears. Decades later, Billy still laughs so hard he can barely finish the story. Because that's the Robin Williams he wants the world to remember. Not the heartbreaking headlines, not the tragedy that ended his life, but the friend who could turn any ordinary moment into something unforgettable. Billy and Robin first crossed paths in the late 1970s while performing stand-up in Los Angeles. Before fame, they were simply two ambitious comedians chasing stage time in small clubs. Robin's childhood looked perfect from the outside. Raised in a wealthy family, he attended private schools before earning a scholarship to Juilliard, where he studied with Christopher Reeve. But Robin later admitted he often felt lonely, spending hours inventing imaginary worlds just to entertain himself. That imagination became his greatest gift. Leaving Juilliard early, Robin threw himself into stand-up comedy. His lightning-fast improvisation quickly made him impossible to ignore. A Grammy-winning comedy album and the hit sitcom Mork and Mindy turned him into one of America's biggest stars before he turned 30. Yet behind the success was a darker reality. Like many comedians of the era, Robin struggled with cocaine and alcohol. Friends watched him spiral through endless nights of partying until one event changed everything. In 1982, comedian John Belushi died from a drug overdose. Robin had been part of the same social circles, and Belushi's death became a wake-up call. With his first child on the way, Robin quit drugs and alcohol, later saying cycling had saved his life. The next 20 years became the greatest stretch of his career. He dazzled audiences in Good Morning, Vietnam, inspired millions in Dead Poets Society, transformed animation with Aladdin, became a beloved father in Mrs. Doubtfire, and won an Academy Award for Good Will Hunting. Through every success, Billy Crystal remained one of his closest friends. Alongside Whoopi Goldberg, they hosted Comic Relief for years, raising millions for people experiencing homelessness. Their friendship wasn't built on Hollywood publicity. It was built on loyalty, laughter, and always showing up for one another. But another battle was quietly beginning. After years of sobriety, Robin relapsed in 2003 while filming in Alaska. He sought treatment and continued working, but strange symptoms soon appeared: anxiety, tremors, memory loss, insomnia, confusion. Doctors suspected Parkinson's disease, but no one knew the real cause. While filming Night at the Museum 3, Robin struggled to remember lines, an unimaginable challenge for a performer famous for his brilliant improvisation. Only after his death in 2014 did doctors discover the truth. Robin had been living with Lewy body dementia, a devastating brain disease that affects memory, movement, and thinking. Neither Robin nor his family fully understood what was happening while he was alive. For Billy Crystal, that diagnosis changed everything. It explained the fear, the confusion, and the heartbreaking decline his friend had endured. But Billy refuses to let Robin's story end there. Instead, he remembers the comedian who comforted Christopher Reeve after his accident, devoted decades to charity, and could make an entire room laugh with nothing but his imagination. Robin Williams wasn't defined by the way his life ended. He was defined by the joy he gave the world, the kindness he showed the people around him, and the friendships that lasted a lifetime. Maybe that's why Billy still tells the Friars Club story. Every laugh keeps a piece of his friend alive. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below sharing your favorite Robin Williams memory. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.